Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Week 4 Sunday Prize Arena. My name is Joe, and I'm the commissioner of the Collegiate Chess League, and we are about to start this arena. So every week on Sunday at 11 a.m. Pacific, we do a prize arena where the top 5 clubs competing will win a membership for that week. And we also have prizes at the end of this season for cumulative score. So we're keeping track of all the standings and adding them all up. So yeah, let's check out the games. Let's see who is competing. So it looks like we've got University of Cape Town competing. They won last week, I believe. They've got a ton of players in this week, which is pretty impressive. Let's check out the games. Looks like we have a player from British Columbia competing, Dagger Crossfire, who unfortunately is playing under the Collegiate Chess League instead. Watch A. Hallwill. He's the GOAT? Okay. Well, I do see King Nubs, who we were watching play the other day for University of Houston, so that's cool. We also have To God Be All Glory. That is the player from Latorno. Strong player, 2199. We've got a FIDE Master from Cape Town, although that's not who Brady is here to see. I'm trying to find them. It's not so easy. Let me see. Do you know their rating? That might help. Here they are. All right, here's your player playing against Gus from Georgia Tech. Let me see if I can add real quick. UBC. All right. I don't know if I've added them. There's 65 schools invited, but only 56 players. So anyways. All right, the Cape Town player, 1763 against 1777. So 14 rating point difference. Gus, definitely the heavy favorite with the black pieces. I mean, 14 rating points, might as well just resign early here. Save some time, move on to the next game. Just kidding. Oh, also, he's not 1736. He's a little higher than you thought, which I guess is a good thing. My room is so dark, I'm realizing. I feel like I should try to brighten this up. Let's see, that's a bit better. That's a bit better. Okay. Anyways, what is going on here? There's a pen. That's an isolated pawn for both sides. B pawn and A pawn. Queen all the way over here, getting out of the pen. There's not a good square on this diagonal for the queen to go to, or this one for that matter. Maybe here would have been better. Bishop back, probably wants to go here. This allows the queen to come here though, which frees up some options. Knight goes here instead. Keep an eye over this square from the bishop. King Nubs won their game against Saad from Bangladesh, so that's good. Club standings. No one's taken the lead yet, just a bunch of teams at 2 points, so that's one win. that's me. Sorry about that. Okay. Cape Town taking the initial lead. They have 4 points now. Cape Town has so many of the players. I wonder how many they have. I mean, compared to like the entire tournament. The entire tournament, 65 players. Brady saying Cape Town's the best university. Whoa, SIU Carbondale has a point. Alright. I'm sorry. I'm sneezing today. Okay. Queen C8 is interesting. I just recently moved back home where I have a dog, and I'm allergic to dogs, unfortunately. So I'm just sorry. I'm sneezing a lot today. Oh my god. Just absolute sneeze fest. Man. Okay. That was not a good move from Hallwell. Oh my god. Oh man. Okay. All right. What just happened in this game? I'm dying over here. All right. Pawn takes queen n. So, yeah, connecting the knights. Allowing for f6 to be played. Bishop takes on f4. Gus has the moves. Wow, Masharov is playing for SIU Carbondale, and he's gotten a teammate. That's so cool. I'm so sorry, Steely King. I'm I'm uh I'm trying. Okay. Knight takes. This is gonna be forced mate soon, right? Bishop takes, bishop check. This is mate in two. Very nice. From Gus. Unfortunate for our friend A Hallwell. Alright. Back to the games. Let's check on Dagger Crossfire again. 3 minutes to 10 seconds. That's a check. King over. Here, here. Pawn push. Pawn push here. Declines that. Keeping the file closed. Ludic is from NARFU. That's Northern Arctic Reserve Federation or Russian Federation. Yeah, probably something like that. The bishop wants to come here for sure. Bishop takes, pawn takes. There's bishop. Oh, just takes here and then bishop back or rook back. Wow. Check. And then, oh, that's a fork. Very nice from Dagger. Although white missed an opportunity. Let's see. Right here, the rook takes, knight takes, and then probably take here or something. But yeah. All right, let's see. We've got Latorno's captain versus the FIDE Master still going on. FIDE Master's down to 2 seconds. Crazy. You feel the pain. Yeah. It's not like painful at least. It's just a lot. I I seem to be through the worst of it though. It could come back at a moment's notice. Who knows? Um I'm just trying to watch some chess here. The comfort of my own home. How hard can this be? Okay, offering queen trade, but then there's bishop takes. Bishop takes with check. Then take, then take. But this guy is promoting. Look at these pawns. Yeah, resigns. Latorno, captain, taking down a FIDE master. Not too shabby. William won this game. William from Wales, apparently. Where can I see, like, I wish it would show the players' schools. Let's see. Who do I watch next? Here's a big one. Latorno versus Cape Town. Both players at 800. Scares the neighbors. Oh my goodness. Do you live in an apartment? My dad has really loud, scary sneezes. I feel like that's just a dad thing, though. Maybe it's all dads. Who knows? All right, so it's rook and pawn, but they just trade off. This is just a draw. All right. Well played. Here's two 1600s. Also, oh my god, another SIU player, and he's got a cool Tetris chess profile picture. Wow, SIU. He's got some teammates, man. I just love Masharov. What a legend. I see a Purdue player in there. That's cool. We got a Michigan player, Arizona State, UT Dallas has Nick and El Calvary, who we were watching play earlier. Georgia Tech's in there. Brown University is in there. University of Houston's in there. Bangladesh, of course. Delaware's in there. Duke is in there. You love to see it. NARFU, like I mentioned. Baylor's there. Mississippi State is representing. Braining from Florida Gulf Coast. University of Arizona is in there. Platypi. Lovely username. Is there anyone that I missed? We have a couple players from representing the Collegiate Chess League. I see Franklin from John Brown has joined, but under the CCL. Yeah, players that join under the CCL on our scoreboard, I am sure to transfer your points over to the proper school. But I'm trying not to make a habit of that because it does change your pairings. But yeah, I do still want the players to play and compete, so there's that. A lot of these players are like the only player from their team though. So like it won't really make a difference. This is a draw. Nicely done. Down 2 pawns, but opposite color bishops. All right. More games to watch. Okay. these two players are 2,300 plus. Stunning Frame from ASU versus Manalisi MJ from Cape Town. Cape Town, by the way, is ahead of SIU Carbondale. Arizona trailing Carbondale. Where's Edwardsville? You know, Carbondale's in there. Dude, I love Masharov so much. He just created this chess club at Carbondale. He just went there from grad school. He was the ambassador from Bangladesh. So both his teams are just crushing it right now. He's got one team that he's at currently from Carbondale at 13 points, and he's got Bangladesh at 11 points. They're two of the three top teams. We need to get Carbondale to play against Edwardsville. The SIU schools. You love to see it. Arizona State's in the mix. Latarno in 5th. Brown and Georgia Tech tied at 7 in 6th place. UT Dallas just a point behind them. Yeah, Colby usually is in these tournaments. I don't see them here, unfortunately. Delaware yet to get on the board, despite having a few players there. I guess this game's been over for a while. I've been just looking at the club standings. So it looks like Stunning Frame was able to win this. Nicely done. All right. Let's find the next game. Let's check on Franklin from John Brown University. He's taking on a player from Duke. Looks like the Duke player is doing well up a pawn. The computer loves black so much here. Why is that? Well, there's a check after this last move. Rook here going after this pawn, but leaving the back rank. After this check, there's king here. Oh, and there's queen check here. Wow. You follow the checks. That's how you solve puzzles. The Duke player hasn't played it yet. Finds the first move. The question is if they find the second one. This check is just hitting everything. And the king is very limited on squares afterwards. But this check is definitely harder to find than this check. Yeah, queen comes here because you're lining up discovery this way, right? So now maybe this is a move. It's showing as the second recommended move. The top move, it says, is to put the queen there instead. Yeah, rook here is definitely more natural, right? Because you're going to get checks. You're just attacking a queen with a lower valued piece. Maybe you win this. You're defending that. So definitely very interesting. Queen is offering a trade. I don't know if this is good. Because you can trade and then take on d4. And you balance the material. Black would still have the outside pass pawn, but less of an advantage. Both players at about 30 seconds. This is going to get down to the wire here. All right, Franklin's C pawn is hit. You can defend it 2 different ways. Here, there's pawn push. Okay, giving check first, and then getting behind the pawn. The kings need to get involved. Black's pushing the b pawn, but this king's going to be there. Black tries to make a push on the king side. Another check. This king's stepping up, though. Yeah, I would have considered g4 there. The king wants to get to c3. Maybe pawn push. No, just rook. Rook's going to go after this guy. Now we can give this check and take that. Well, the rook's still there. Could also get behind the pawn. And it looks like we're trying to push, but no. King here can't be right. Yeah, king goes back. You just giving black a free pawn push. Pawn push here. F takes. F takes. Rook pinning the pawn. Yeah, maybe like this again. Check here. Check this way, defending the pawn. King steps up. This king steps up. Rook here to trade. Rook takes, king takes, but this pawn is passed. And it's fast. This pawn's passed now, but it's too slow. Black is just winning on the spot. Franklin went in for the rook trade when he shouldn't have. This is very unfortunate. King here, and then promoting all the way. Yeah, well played from the Duke player, capitalizing on Franklin's premature rook trade. Franklin low on time. He's going to flag. Unfortunate for the John Brown player. All right, let's find another game, shall we? Trying to find one close in rating. Here's one. The Tick Magnet. Oh, God. I don't want to look at that profile picture. Why? From Southern Illinois, of course. All right. Where did Masharov find these players? Oh, man. All right, he's playing against Profanity. So knight and pawn in game. And let's see. I like white for sure, although their knight's worse right now. Not a lot of good squares for the knight to go to for black. A5 on the board. I like that move. Maybe just knight d3. Yep, white's played it. I like that idea. You're in checking distance to force the knights off. You got to take back on b4, though. Takes with the knight. Interestingly, trades down here. Yeah, black's king has a better path to get in, for sure. So maybe black is going to be speedy. I'd love to play like this stuff, but the problem is after this, black just simply plays here. It just doesn't seem very good. Bangladesh now in second place, 5 points behind Cape Town. So the international schools are doing well. Wow, white just is winning immediately. The Cape Town player messed up. So let's see. Takes here, pawn push here, check, check. And like the king just needs to take on e4. So free. Doesn't do it. Costs the game. Yeah. Just take the pawn there and you're chilling. Now white has a queen. Game's not over yet, folks. When in doubt, stalemate it out. You got to push the G and H pawns, though, to get rid of your extra moves. Although, if you could queen, too, that's cool. But might be hard to do that. Queen's grabbing pawns. Both pawns. That might help with the stalemate chances. Whoa, queen on the board. Under promote to a rook. Let's see, a second rook or, yep. All right, gonna ladder mate this out. Yeah, king here would have been smarter, right? Go where they can't check you. Very nice. Now all the way back down. King here. And then down here. Yep. All right, GG to the Carbondale player. Let's find another game. Here's Copper Knight. Here's one of our ambassadors from Baylor. Mark Metler. We're up to 76 players, which is pretty cool. We have 35 minutes left, so just over halfway left on the tournament. Still time to join. Got Chessman versus Enderman. Carbondale versus Delaware. Is Delaware on the board yet? Yeah, they got some points. Baylor yet to get on the board. What's going on, Mark? Maybe tune back in and see Mark. Mark, how you doing? Oh, he's playing at 2200. That's tough. I'll forgive you, Mark, if you can't beat a 2287. You know, it happens to the best of us. Mark's down a piece. Queen takes. Just do queen takes. I wonder if he's been listening. Check, king dodge. Classic. All right, now the bishop has to leave. Very nice. Queen over. Mark, he does have those outside connected passers, though. Am I right? Look at that. How beautiful. And they're running. Their first steps. Just beautiful display of pushing pawns. All right, rook puts a halt to the a pawn. And actually, that a pawn is indefendable. It's tagged twice. Can't play rook a1. This queen on d4 for black is just a monstrous piece. Unfortunately for our pal over at Baylor. Sir Copper Knight. Let me find another close game. Daniel has joined reinforcements for the Baylor team. The dynamic duo, the 1-2 punch. Ooh, Mashraf. Now that he's not playing for Bangladesh, he's playing against his former teammates. His fellow countrymen. Let's see. Mashraf is winning too. No love lost. No mercy. Mark down to his last 5 seconds. He's holding on to that B pawn for life. There's a check. Don't play here to defend the pawn. Imagine. That'd be mate in 1. Mark still has tricks up his sleeves. He could flag his opponent. He's hard fighting here. Queen f8 check. Oh, queen back. That's not where you wanted to go, Mark. That was not it, my friend. He resigns now. That's tough. This like mate next. All right. Anyways, it's easier to do these arenas because after every game, I feel like I need to report results, but it's being tracked automatically for me, which is pretty fun. Computer did not like that move. Okay, queen takes, yeah, forcing queen trade. There's queen block. Oh, there's just perpetual. Queen check. Trading and you're losing now. Oh no. You gotta see the perpets. The Delaware player had a chance at an immediate draw. Although the game's not over yet, Enderman's very low on time. But leaving that rook on, very strong, defending the g pawn. So white trying to create a pass pawn does so with that h pawn, but black has a pass pawn of their own as well. The bishop needs to move. Yeah, the bishop needed to move there to push the c pawn to guard the promotion. But now you push the c pawn, you just drop your bishop. So Enderman should be making a new queen and doing well. Where did Moshrov find these people? It's just beautiful. Moshrov won their game, by the way. Looks like black is winning this one, am I right? All right, checking on the club standings. We're at the halfway point here. Cape Town in first. No surprise there. Carbondale in second, trailed by Bangladesh by 1 point. That's crazy. Dallas is in fourth, followed by Arizona State, just ahead of Brown University. All right. We're going to have a mate next here. There you go. Enderman adding to Carbondale's lead. All right, here we have Nazarbeck. He's the captain for Narfu, playing against Cape Town. And Nazarbeck is up a boatload of material. Not material, time. Time is the big one here. Whoa, queen checked would have forced a queen off. Yeah, black needs to start pushing their pawns too. White pushing in a peculiar order here, but pushing nonetheless, which is good. There was queen b4 check. Hello to University of British Columbia Chess Club in the chat. Good to see you. I tried inviting you guys after I saw Dagger Crossfire join. But I will be sure to include their score from the Collegiate Chess League for your team results. Yeah, you guys would be eligible for the signed Danny Wrench hat. So the better placement you are, the better place. Oh, wow. Black just like that. Gonna trade queens, and lo and behold, that pawn is 1 square away from queening. White can also get 1 square away from queening. Wow, not even queening. Just bringing the king in and pushing the a pawn. I mean, white still can win this, right? It's not over yet, but it could be misplayed by black for sure, right? It's not so easy. Wow, just letting white queen. Okay. Check. Okay, now there's queen. Oh, there was better. There was queen g8. Yeah, just trade queens, and then you have king takes on c6. Yeah, this is winning. Whoa, not trading queens. Very crazy. Trade queens now? Oh, take pawn. Okay, and then trade queens. Or mate. That's good too. Yeah. Nazarbeck goes down. Very interesting game. All right, let's go back and find another game, shall we? Ooh, here's a big one. We've got Vludik from Narfu playing against the FIDE Master. FIDE Master flags. Let's check on the standings. We've got Dagger Crossfire in the chat. They're tied for first with 2 other players that are also 5 out of 5. Stunning Frame from Arizona State and Destroyer from Cape Town. Okay, let's find another game. We've got another Franklin Serrano game. It looks like he's doing really well. There's a check. He's up 2 pawns. Let's see how he converts this. Let's see. Look over. If you push the G pawn, you're going to lose it. You could push the F pawn, but... Oh, this is interesting. Check. Another push. King goes over. If king h8, that'd be mate, but rook moves, creates a square for the king. Here, rook to f7. The king just wants to go to f8 next. King to f8. There you go. You're threatening the queen with check, nonetheless. This should be a win for the John Brown player over Delaware's Immortal Niper. So that's a good bounce back win for Franklin. Good to see him get a dub. I mean, this game's not over yet, but we can tune in. We can look at Brady's friend, Hallwill. We saw Hallwill lose. Hallwill gets a win. So it looks like if we spectate a player twice after they lost the first one, they'll get a win in the second one. So anyone I watch lose, we'll try to watch them a second time, give them a redemption. So rook takes pawn, rook takes rook, and we'll test Franklin's rook and king checkmate technique. Goes all the way over. Very nice. Let's see. Check. Beautiful. Chasing the king. Check. He's doing perfect so far. This is exactly how you do it. You know? Look at that. Every time he has opposition. And king down, rook over, rook. Oh, he just willingly goes back early. Another check. All the way to the back rank here. King d3 and mate. Beautiful. And he's over 1,000 rated just like that. All right, well done. Let's check out some more games. Here we've got a big one. Alquaka versus Nick. 2100 versus 1900. Nick, the leader from UT Dallas. Let's see. Looks like he got himself a good position. He's just up a rook. How did this happen? Here, there. Trade queens. Rook takes. Rook check. Oh my goodness. Alquaka. A Botez gambit for the rook. Just completely lost it. Dropped it for nothing. For Nick to pick up the scraps and take them home. All right, Copper. He's still at 0, but looks like this is his time to shine. He's up a rook. But Black is trying to promote that pawn. Let's see. Let's see if Baylor can get some points from their captain, Mark. Baylor does have 2 points, but they came from Daniel so far. Oh, they're up to 5 points now. Oh, Daniel must have 5 points, right? Yeah, he does. He's on a streak, 2 for 2. Mark looks like has won the last pawn, so now it's just rook and king. So we'll see. Starting the chase of the king. It's a nice little dance. And there you have it, Mark on the board. First win. Let's find another game. Okay, here we go. Gus versus CCSI. Repping the CCL, apparently. Oh my goodness. Gus only has 20 seconds. Compared to 3.5 minutes. It's a lot of time. Although White's looking pretty favorable. Gus is just going to have to convert with low pressure or low time. This move, kind of peculiar. Not going to lie. Maybe rook h1. But then there's king g7. King g7 anyways. Can't say I didn't see that one coming. F6. $20 left in the arena. Prizes on the line. Cape Town's kind of pulling away with it right now. 20 points ahead of Carbondale. A knight sacrifice. And rook takes on c2? What the heck? What? No time for Gus, unfortunately. Yeah. He blundered at the end. Carbondale's in second place for their first tournament. That's really impressive. All right, another game we shall find. Robin Slasher. This is the classic Bangladesh versus Cape Town international rivalry here. Let's see what else we got going on. We have Miles joining from Howard University. Good to see. All right, how does black convert? Rook to f6. I like this. Queen back, but rook f2 is mate in 2. Queen block, but now queen takes. Or rook takes. Both win. Well done to the Bangladesh player. You can watch Braining from Florida Gulf Coast. It was in the chat earlier, so always good to see Braining. Oh, bishop here is kind of weird. G6 is a fork. Check. Okay, so there's a way out of it. You have bishop takes on d7, which I think is what I would do. Yeah. Attacking the f7 square. Probably rook c7. Done. All right, and now what? What's the follow-up here? Knight versus bishop, huh? I like black better. I mean, just up a pawn is huge, but also the bishop is better. Pawns on both sides of the board make the knight worse. Black's also just up on time. Braining's playing well. There's a flight square, but it's on a dark square. Rook to d2, saying I want to play. Rook is hitting a pawn on a2 right now. How best to defend it? And Braining is lower rated too. He's doing really well here. Rook to the c file. Wait, they trade a pair of rooks. Okay, interesting. And now black can take here, but maybe black should have let white. Oh yeah, that's a free piece. Yep, there it goes. So strong game from Braining. He gets the dub. Okay, here's a close one. Both players within 2 rating points of each other. Rook and pawn versus rook. Resignation. Yeah, that pawn's too deep. Too close. I'm going to promote next. Nicely played there from Bala from Michigan. All right, looking for another game. We have another Franklin game against Latorno. If anyone's interested, we'll be watching this. We saw Franklin get a win earlier, so that's good. But maybe now we'll jinx him. What else? We also have a Hallwell. Man, I'm gonna get dinner or lunch after this. I'm starving. All right, king steps up. Black is trying to stir up some trouble over here on the king side, but white seems to have sufficient defense. F4. Yeah, the H pawn's defended. White's tripled up though on the E file, held at bay by a single knight. Very low time for Hallwell. Queen back, rook takes. That's an exchange sacrifice for a pawn. But actually, black is up a bishop, but oh my goodness. White has all of their pawns but one. Crazy. And they're all on light squares now. This bishop has its work cut out for it, but I think white's just going to win. With all these pawns, there's so many of them. A bishop versus 6 pawns. Crazy. And white has connect 4. So that's pretty good. Let's check back in with Franklin. See how Franklin's doing. All right, so material count is Franklin is up 2 pawns. Looking good. Looking good there, Franklin. Rook into e7. A couple ways to defend this pawn. I would imagine this is best, but you can also push, right? And rook here forks these, which is annoying. So yeah, I like rook here. Maybe white goes here, right? Nope, goes to the e file. Going after the h pawn, it seems. King g7 is good. Played immediately. Franklin's also up over a minute on the clock. He's pushing on the board and on the clock. He's doing well. He's looking good. Let's check some of the other players. Let's see. Here's a close one. Alaska JK from Latorno versus Drazy from Cape Town. What else is there? Benjamin from Carbondale versus Nazarback. Here's a big one. We've got Sacrifice versus Stunning Frame from Arizona State. Let's see the club standings. So Cape Town's still in the lead by 30 points. It's crazy. We have Arizona State and Carbondale tied for second. So they would get the same prize. But we have UT Dallas joining the mix at 33 points. So only 2 points behind Platinum. They're in a gold membership spot right now at 4th place. UT Dallas rounding out the top 5. Just 3 points ahead of Bangladesh. Yeah, Bangladesh lost Masharov to Carbondale. So now they don't have as many points this week as perhaps they normally would. But yeah, you love to see a tight race, especially amongst the other teams. So let's see. This tournament, yeah, we had over 20 schools participate, which is pretty cool. A lot more schools invited, though. Some schools ask me to invite them, and I do, of course, and then they don't play, which is fine. I get it. You can't play every week. I don't know. Sundays are tough for some people as well. All right, 10:50 left in the arena. Our weekly arena here. I just realized my standings were wrong on the scene. Apologies for that. A minute left for the FIDE Master. I mean, FM's position apparently is good. Like, favored by 2 points of material by eval bar. What is the actual count? Up a knight? Up a knight seems pretty good. The king's not very safe. Knight here, trying to open the d file. But if not, you're landing knight d6. which right now would come with a fork and a check, which is pretty good. Maybe black can castle, and they do. Knight d6 is still a good move. Rook hitting the queen. Queen steps back. There's a check on e1. Maybe. Maybe now is a good time to develop the bishop. So low time for the FIDE Master. I think this is the FIDE Master's issue, is the time. Time seems to be an issue like every game, basically. Less than 20 seconds now to 4:44. Stunning frame. Just crushing it on the clock, but yeah, white's just not moving, dude. Under 10 seconds now. Tilt quit. 1400 in the last 6 opponents have an average rate of 2000. Man, I'm really sorry about that. I literally have the tournament setting set to pair based off rating, so I don't know if there's anything else I can do. But I will report it. I will look into it for you. So I'm sorry for that. But I appreciate you watching and playing. So thank you. They chose violence against you. Yeah. They're like, no games for Amen today, unfortunately. All right, 8 minutes left. Cape Town has 5 players in the top 8. So that's pretty good for them. Not contributing when tilted. All right, just under 8 minutes left. And yeah, the time pressure was too much for the Cape Town FIDE Master. And stunning frame continues to be perfect. They're at 9 out of 9, looking to adopt the arena. Dagger Crossfire, who was in the chat earlier, did accomplish the perfect 10 out of 10. An absolute dime of a score. 10s all around. So he's adopted the arena. Nazarbek just won against the Carbondale player. Let me see if I can find Crossfire. Malcolm has joined. Joining teammate Miles. I'm just going to look at a game. Here we go. 1640 versus 1700. I don't prefer names. Looks to be doing well. They got a rook on f6 and a queen on g5. And next up, the knight's going to h5. So have fun with that move. Zwoom is the team captain for Cape Town. The Cape Town Captown. Cape Town captain. Oh, here's another one. Profanity versus Tanvir. Both players under 1,000. Watch out for back rank mate. Make a flight square. There's a check. King to f4. Oh my goodness. Wait. G3 is a huge blunder. Oh my god. And he did it. You couldn't resist, could you? Now you've invited the king into your home, and you don't want him there. He's taking away your flight square. He's threatening checks galore. Oh my goodness. You got to move the h-pawn now? Okay. Is that enough space? Knight check. King to the h-file. Low time. And now what? What's the knockout? Rook to d2. Uh, king up. Eval is just screaming right now. Rook check. Probably the other rook check would have been better. King here, double the rooks. You needed, like, okay, maybe rook g5. No, this is crazy. I wonder what was the win after king f3. What was the problem? Stunning frame with a 10 out of 10. Nice. We need to see stunning frame versus dagger crossfire. Shame on the arena for not having paired that already. This game is so back and forth. Both players in time pressure. What to do? That hangs your rook. Oh, and black finds it. Of course. Time pressure. Too much. All right. Take on e4. Yes. Save your rook. Check. Attacking the rook. 3 minutes left in the arena. Both players here, 10 seconds or less. The H pawn is running. The F pawn could have been taken with check. Still can. Oh my god, profanity. 3 seconds. 1 second. Move. Oh, Timber with the dirty flag. Crazy. Okay. Let's look at another game. That was a good one. All right, here's one. Archbishop versus Shingai. Latorno player versus Cape Town. Dagger Crossfire is playing in a 1400, so looks like they're not going to be playing. Amazing or stunning, whatever. They're both at 10 points each. Ooh, Dagger Crossfire got to win. They're probably going to win the tournament. Here's Braining, 1361 versus 1360. So huge rating advantage for Braining. That one extra elo is going to be the difference maker here. And Atik from Bangladesh blundering a pawn, perhaps pushing prematurely. Atik also has the remaining 4 pawns are all doubled and isolated. Not very fun. Banana, I don't even know what that means. What do you mean by that? Sparked? Like energized? Because I'm a little tired. I'm going to eat food after this. There's only a minute and a half left in the arena. So, okay. 2 rooks and a knight versus 2 rooks and a knight, but black has the better structure. Looking to get crushed. I'm not playing people right now. I'm playing this arena. Destroyed, yeah. Well, you can challenge me later. I'm just covering this tournament, and I'm really tired, so I'm gonna eat food and sleep after this. Okay, there's another match in 2 hours from now that I should be covering actually. So who knows? Okay, there's knight f6 check here, by the way. Oh, missed. You saw that the pawn was pinned, but you went to the wrong square. Takes here. King over. Yeah, very interesting ideas. Maybe just rook g6 now? I don't know. Yeah, they're both perfect, but didn't play. I agree with that. I'd be down to watch them if they're both willing to play. Although, okay, Stunning went 12 out of 12, so they won. Cape Town wins first place. Arizona gets second. I shouldn't have crossed out of that, but let me show the scores, the standings. So Cape Town gets a diamond membership. Arizona State and UT Dallas. Wow, UT Dallas ahead of Carbondale on tie breaks, I guess. But they are both neck and neck tied there with 43 points. So Carbondale and Bangladesh, the two Masharaf schools, get gold memberships. So yeah, fun tournament. It's close. But yeah, let's just scroll down and see how everyone else did. We've got Narfu, got Latorno, Brown, Baylor, Houston, Georgia Tech, Michigan. Yeah, maybe like he got an early like resigner, like I don't know. I was gonna say draw offers, but he won all of his games. But yeah, all the way down to Duke at 21st place. So 21 schools at least completed. And I will be adding up all these scores to our scoreboard. So if you want to check out the standings, you can do exclamation point roster and see. Cape Town, I think, is well in first place. So, yeah, that's it for me today. Although I do have another matchup coming up at 2 p.m. Pacific. So that's in 2 hours from now. So I will take a 2-hour break. But we're going to raid you guys off to UCLA chess again. Actually, yeah, we'll support Richard again. We'll raid him again. But yeah, they're doing an event for Northridge. Although I do want to shout out, let's get a shout out in for Masharov. And we also have a shout out for Braining, who I think just went offline. Where'd you go, Braining? Thanks, Steely King. I appreciate you. Yeah, SIUC finished 4th. Yes. Congrats, by the way, Masha. That's really exciting. You got a team together. All right, raid UCLA chess. All right, take care, everyone. Thanks for being here, and hopefully I'll see you again in 2 hours. We have a. Let me see. What's the matchup at 5 p.m. Eastern? UC San Diego versus Rice in Division 6, both teams B. Masharov with a raid. I gave you a shout out premature, but it was destined. Thanks, Masharov, and congrats again. I'll see you all in 2 hours, I hope. Go show UCLA and Northridge some love and support. It's a long stream, so he's just chugging along. I'll see you all later. Yeah.